Well, Sunday afternoons, what are you doing? Well, you can go to lectures at the Allen County Museum. They're trying to bring them back for this year. And joining me today and with some more details, we've got the Director and Executive Secretary of the Allen County Historical Society and Museum, Amy Crafton. Thanks for joining us, Amy.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, so, pandemic played havoc with things, but it's kind of a tradition, isn't it? Like the third Sunday of the month to have some kind of lecture series, and you want to bring that back.
Yeah, with the pandemic, of course, as everybody, things got put on hold, and we certainly had to put the lectures on hold, but there's such a tradition and people love them. And so we're working on trying to bring those back. And I think we had a really great show in January for our annual meeting with Mark Billingsley being our guest speaker. And of course, he spoke about Benjamin Frerotte, and that's a fantastic topic that is really of interest to so many people. So we ended up with a really nice crowd of about 60 people. And that's typical, pre-pandemic. So hopefully, I'm looking forward to try and organize some of these lectures once again and having people have access to them. And if for some reason we can't have them in person, we are also looking for solutions to potentially have them be streamed.
As you mentioned, like in January, it was Benjamin Frerotte. I mean, you try to pick different topics of, Lima history, Ohio history. I mean, just things of interest that, people are like, yeah, I would love to learn more about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's wonderful to be able to absolutely always have a mix in there that has to do with Allen County, because of course that's our mission and that's our focus. But I also think it's wonderful to be able to broaden that reach of potential topics by having different things that relate to subjects that would be of interest to a broader audience. And I think with the President's exhibit, that's probably going to absolutely be a case in point in so much as I know that our curator, who is our guest curator, Christine Shearer, she will absolutely be doing a curatorial talk over the weekend of the opening of that. But then we also are planning to have a couple other people who will add to that breadth of information that is actually going to be kind of uncovered in that exhibition.
Right, yeah, and so it's still in the works, right? You're trying to get the people down for certain months, so you don't have the whole year planned, but you're working on it.
Absolutely, but I can share that in March, Donna Carver, who is actually from Morrow County, she is going to be talking about train depots actually that went through Morrow County. And, she's a local historian to her area. And ultimately, I know that seems like a little strange in regard to its relationship to Allen County. However, one of the things that's really wonderful, she came to the museum and did extensive research. And so a lot of her images come from the collection. So I talked with her, and so we set up her time for actually March. So we're looking forward to having her come down. She's really thrilled. I asked her how she got involved with it, and she said, she just started kind of digging into some information, and one thing led to another, and she said, and now I'm just like, I can't get away from it. So I'm looking really forward to her talk. And of course, it's going to be held in the Changing Gallery, so the backdrop will still be the Richard Cook exhibition.
Right, yeah, and so, watch the website. We'll talk about our noon edition when you have your segment. So, I mean, just different ways you can find out who's going to be talking and when you guys get the schedule more firm.
Absolutely. For sure. So we will definitely be putting stuff up on the website. We'll do it through Facebook and send probably information out through eBlast.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So fun stuff happening this year. The Sunday lecture series coming back. Amy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much, Holly. Stay warm. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too. All right. Don't go away. Noon edition continues in a moment.